The Crescent Tower, infamous for its mysterious 13th floor, loomed in the city's skyline like a scar. Tenants avoided discussing it, maintenance workers refused to service it, and rumors claimed no one who entered the floor ever came back. But Sasha wasn't the type to scare easily. She was a crime podcaster, always hunting for the next big story. Sasha stood in the lobby, staring at the elevator panel. The button for floor 13 wasn't there, but she'd heard whispers about a backdoor access code. It took her 3 days and some highly illegal sleuthing to find it. 0313. Her heart pounded as the elevator jolted upward. Floor 12, 13. The doors slid open, revealing nothing but a dim, cold corridor that seemed to stretch infinitely. "Why is it so cold?" she muttered, stepping out. But her voice was swallowed by the oppressive silence. The air felt heavy, like walking through syrup. Her flashlight flickered, and she cursed under her breath. Sudden creaks and noise like footsteps. "Hello," she called. No answer, just the rhythmic tap of shoes on the floor. But there was no one there. She spun around, her breathing shallow. "Get a grip," she whispered to herself. Yet the steps grew louder, closing in. Therefore, she bolted down the hallway, chasing the one door she could see at the end. It was marked with a brass plaque, Room 1306. Inside, the room looked untouched, frozen in time. A desk sat under a layer of dust, and on it, a journal. The first page read, March 13th, 1989. The experiment is complete. We've created something extraordinary. But I fear we've gone too far. Sasha's hands shook as she turned the pages. Most of it was incomprehensible scientific jargon, but phrases like extra-dimensional access and psychological deterioration jumped out. The entry stopped abruptly, followed by a splash of smeared ink. Something violent had interrupted the writer. But Sasha had no time to ponder. The footsteps were back, now sprinting toward her. She slammed the journal shut and scanned the room, only to realize that the room had no windows, no exits, just a vent too small to crawl through. Her flashlight flickered again, and for a split second, she saw a shadow that wasn't hers. It stretched unnaturally long before vanishing. She held the journal even tighter. A low voice echoed from the walls. "You shouldn't be here." "Why?" "Because you'll never leave." She threw the journal at the wall and bolted for the vent, which now, somehow, was open. On the other side of the vent was a gaping void, with a faint path leading to somewhere unknown. The void pulsed around her as she moved forward, every step feeling heavier than last. The whispering words that came through the walls felt like parasites in her brain. "What is this place?" She spun around to see a man, or what was left of him. His body flickered like the creature's, half-formed and fractured. He smiled, but it was devoid of warmth. "Are you the architect?" she demanded answers. "What did you build here? What is this place?" He tilted his head toward the door, as voices from the walls whispered that it shouldn't be opened. "Why build the door if it's not meant for opening? Please, make the voices go away." His smile widened unnaturally. "Let me go," she pleaded. "You can leave," the voices said, as he stepped aside to reveal a glowing door. "But you won't," he said, gesturing to the journal she had thrown at the wall earlier. "You came here for the answers, and now you're willing to leave without them?" She hesitated, torn between survival and the insatiable need for answers. The man laughed, with a hollow, echoing sound. "Curiosity doesn't kill here. It's the ones who stop seeking that truly die. Here, those who stay never die." The exit flickered. Time was running out. She made her choice. 2 weeks later, a new thread appeared on the Urban Legends forum. Anyone heard about the girl who vanished while investigating the Crescent Tower? The replies came swiftly, each more chilling than the last. But one comment stood out the most. "She didn't vanish, she's still there." Beneath the comment was a video. The video you're watching right now.